Okay, I've been reading the classic Tom Sawyer again. Okay, I got this at the discount pile. I don't know why they would discount a great book like this. It's a fantastic book. Go ahead and check it out. It's a regular Tom Sawyer book. I know I'm going to show you an interesting mental experiment with this book, but I want you to make sure it's an actual, just a regular book. You can look at all the pages are different. They're not all the same.
Right.
You can look through. You see,
it's Tom Sawyer.
Seems okay. It's just a regular book. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. First of all, so examine the book, take a look at it.
Okay.
You'll notice that there's a couple of interesting things about this book. In the very beginning, there's some introductory paragraphs and things like that, and they're not numbered. This book actually starts the numbering. If you look at down in the bottom, it starts where the story starts. The numbers don't start until the story starts.
Oh,
and then it goes from page 1 to, go ahead and let's take a look at, and then at the end of the book, there's some things as well that aren't numbered because they're sort of postscript things.
Conclusion.
Yeah, so see, there we go.
Tom Sawyer.
So let's back up and see what's the how many pages is the story itself?
320.
320. Okay. So a lot of pages, a lot of words. I wouldn't even render a guess at how many words are in this book. Okay?
Right.
But what I want you to do, so we know that we're talking about the story. I don't care about the introduction. I don't care about the advertising at the end of the book. I just care about the story of Tom Sawyer as written by Mark Twain.
Right.
So I want you to think of a number between, the story is 1 to 320. So a number between 1 and 320.
Okay, just
you can just name it out loud. Yep.
I can name it out loud?
Sure.
171.
171. All right. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little mental experiment, but I like to work in the unconscious mind, not the conscious or the subconscious. Okay. So what that means is you chose 171, and I don't know if you've been reading this book, and I don't know if you just flicked through page 171 or not. So we're not going to use page 171, but we're going to use your number that you chose.
Okay.
So what we'll do is instead we'll add the digits up. You could have chose any number. You chose 171.
Yeah.
If we add those digits up, we get what page?
9.
9. So if you would do me a favor and don't show me,
Okay.
open it up to page 9.
Right.
Okay, and take a look at page 9.
Sure. Oh, here we go. Yes.
Okay, now take a look at that page.
Okay.
Hold it up so I can't see it. Here's what we'll do. We'll just try and kind of focus in on a couple of words. Look at the first word on the page, and look at the last word on the page. Okay?
Okay.
Now, one of those words is going to be more interesting than the other generally. Now, sometimes because it's Tom Sawyer, the word is Tom or Becky or something like that. So, of course, that is less impressive if I say the word you're thinking of is Tom. Because they go, well, they say that 10,000 times. So, I don't know if one of those words is Tom or not, but what I'm saying is one of those two words is more interesting than the other usually. Would you say that's true in this case?
I think so.
Okay. Would you concentrate on the more interesting of the two words?
Okay.
Have you got it? Would you say that's the first word or the last word? Just
first word.
the first word's more interesting than the last word.
I think so.
You think so? Okay. So I'm going to do, boy, this is tough. I'm going to go ahead and close the book. Just keep that word in your mind. I don't want you looking at all the other words.
Okay.
You have it in your mind, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Both words, interestingly, started with the same letter, right?
Yes.
They did. Okay, that's what I was getting. I'm getting the letter S.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay, so let me just hang on. It's funny because I'm feeling that if you put those two words together, it actually kind of makes sense, wouldn't it? If you put the two words together, it would sort of be almost a sentence, right?
Yes.
But you didn't think of both words. You only thought of one word. You didn't think of the word so because that was not interesting to you. Is that correct?
Yes.
You thought of which word?
Saying. Wow. Wow. That's incredible, man.
Tom Sawyer. Sawyer Destroyer.
Wow.
That's the trick. What do you think?
Fantastic. Yeah. Amazing.